Okay, so let's see practically how you can start using workflows. So I'm going to the workflows section within that, sorry, all workflows. And within that, you can go to any of these sub buckets. So I'm going into say SEO, and I'm creating a workflow called SEO reporting workflow. And I'm assuming this is like a weekly workflow to track progress in SEO. So I'm creating this. Okay, so you can see that already the steps have been, this is for typical this SEO reporting workflow. First of all, you would the steps, you would look at overall ranking for 200 track keywords as a business, out of which you want to specifically look for 50 of the strategic phrases. You would look at the recent blog performance, post performance, because then you can give immediate feedback to the team. You may want to make new tags for the new pages, so those have to be first prepared. Researching on new ideas from Google Trends, and overall SEO intelligence agent, which is one of the agents that is there in the agent library of AI Central. So if you're a business, you will, this is your custom workflow. This is what you have been doing over the years, and you would want to follow the same process of reporting, because this really suits your workflow, right? So this is how you would first create the steps. This is step 1, step 2, step 3. For each of the steps, you may assign it to a person, and you can start basically detailing how you would, how you would actually do that. So here you would basically take the it's here, it is ready, so you can just download the report from the search console, right? For this one, you may have to use the above report and look for keywords which have say XYZ in it, because those are the ones which are strategic, right? So you would say, if there are any subtasks involved with this, you would say, okay, look at the last week's blog section visit stats from the Google Analytics. Or you can also say, you look at the ranking stats from the Search Console for the blog post related. So these are the subtasks associated with this step. Similarly, if there's any landing page which has to be put in, or if there's any video which has to be watched, before doing the task, all of that can be put here. So this is how you would detail out the steps involved in each of the workflows, the steps required for doing this SEO reporting workflow. There might be, sometimes what happens is there is, say, for researching on new ideas. After you get the idea, suppose there is a ready-made prompt which can be used to work, select, fine tune those ideas. So that can be, that is a prompt, right? So that can be taken from the prompt section. You can go to the save prompts, and whichever prompt is there, you can take that link, just for sake of, suppose this is the link of that prompt, right? So you can take that, and then you can go back to the workflow. Okay. And you can put that here. So basically we are saying that this is the prompt which this has to be used for shortlisting the ideas. Right? So this is your hard coding that this is the prompt which has to be used for this particular task. With respect to the suppose there is a ready-made SEO intelligence agent here in the agent library. If you just search for SEO, you will find so you can just take this, and again, you can go back to this thing and say that this agent has to be run, right? So this is how you would make your workflow. And when you start executing this on a weekly basis, you will realize that there would be some steps which are just repetitive, and which can be just made into a custom agent, right? Or you can combine 2 or 3 steps and make it into a custom agent and run it every week. So that clarity you will get only when, first of all, you start manually running these prompts and checking the output and feeling confident that this is the right way to do it. and then you would move to the next step of actually making agents around it, right? So that's how practically you would start using the workflow section of ASM.